Can I drive with a leaking rack and pinion? In case your steering system is leaking, you should be aware that it's the power steering, not the rack that's doing it, because the steering racks are lubricated with grease. However, what will happen if it continues is that the power assist will become a notch and inconsistent, and after which, when it fails completely, you will become very heavy by losing all the power assistance, although not the ability to steer. Once this happens, it isn't going to directly cause an accident, although many vehicles have very heavy steering, and sometimes this could contribute to an accident if the driver lacks enough strength. How to tell if the power steering pump is bad or rack and pinion. 1. The first thing to do before carrying out any pressure testing is to make sure that the drive belt is in perfect condition and pulleys aren't excessively wormed out and the belt is tight within its specifications and it's running in alignment, so you can rule out slippage and belt problem. 2. Next, you need to start the engine to bleed out any air that might be trapped in the pump lines by turning the steering from lock to lock about 5 to 6 times to ensure that air isn't a problem. Note that there is always a filter inside the top of the pump reservoir which lifts out to clean. You should make sure it's clean, and all hoses are in perfect condition. 3. Having the rack and pinion steering, it can be examined for excessive free play, which should be adjusted to be within its specifications to improve feel when driving in a straight line. 4. Once the steering feels different whenever you turn the steering wheel in one direction more than the other, it can be pressure tested to verify the pressure differences, and if found to be the case, then it is rack and pinion assembly problem. 5. Any worn pump normally starts the growl when worn or squeal is bad if the drive belt is too loose. This can be tested for pressure output, and if not within its specifications, then replace the steering pump. 6. Note that all testing is carried out at about 1,500 RPM. Please never hold the pump on full lock during the testing procedures or when testing the pump output for more than just a few seconds. In addition, it requires knowledge of the testing procedures, specifications, and the correct gauge and installation fittings. Let me say it's fairly safe, and though the worst thing that could happen is that it will leak out and you will lose power assist. Hydraulic fluids to the car wheels, which makes driving easier and also efficient. Although sometimes the steering issues will start, and you will really need to get a lasting solution to it. Here are how to fix the power steering rack leak. First thing, anytime you notice some changes in your steering wheel, you can try using some brake fluid to do a temporary fix by adding to the power steering reservoir. Cleaning the hoses and finding the leak. Please note that one of the key steps how to fixing a power steering rack leak includes cleansing the hoses and examining the leaks. Once you have accessed the rack and pinion, do proper cleaning of the rack and pinion by making sure you clean up all dirt, including the grease and fluids. Wipe off the fluids, change the hoses, gaskets, racks, and pinion. After you have located the leaks, wipe off the fluids so that you will initiate the repair process. Begin by unbolting the hose that is tight. To do this, you will need the right equipment so as to simplify the process. Once done, you can now remove the old hose and replace the new one, and ensure you do it perfectly by fixing them tight. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more videos if you find this video interesting.